Hi there, welcome to the PowerSchool Clerk Chit Chat WebEx recap for April 11, 2024. My name is Lewars. I am one of the supervisors in the Student Information Services Department. In today's session, we focused on Q3 report card as well as brought you some news about Remedy Force, which is the new ticketing system, and our new enhanced user interface, which is expected to roll out this summer. April is Autism Awareness Month. Our newsletter is up and on our support site for you to read. The items that we covered included important dates, data management champions, PowerSchool support in terms of Remedy Force, the new enhanced user interface, report card for Q3, and as usual, we share the resources that are available for you to utilize. So what are the important dates? April 11th and 12th should be used as the midterm due dates. No other assignments should be in the gradebook with those dates, and that's for all high school courses. On April 12th, quarter 3 will end. So Friday, April 12th is the end of quarter 3. Any assignment that is expected to be a part of Q3 needs to have a date within Q3. On April 19th, teachers need to finalize their gradebooks with grades and final comments for Q3. April 22nd is Earth Day. So there's Autism Acceptance, and then there's also Earth Day, and there's also Poetry Month. There's a lot of things happening in April. So Earth Day on the 22nd, SIS will store grades on April 23rd. April 25th is Bring Your Son or Daughter to Work. My two kids are in high school, and unfortunately, they are not in the age group for me to bring them to work. But if you do have young children, please consider bringing them to school so that they can see the important work that you're doing here in the district. And then on April 26th, we will distribute report cards. So on March 28th, we did not have a scheduled chit chat, but I did create a video and share. And the information in that video is somewhat similar to what I'm going to be sharing today. In that video, I listed the schools that had 0 errors on March 28th. So here are the list of schools. I'm not going to read them off today. I ran the report again, and I noticed I had some errors on this form. I had some duplicates, and I forgot to fix it. But these are the schools that had 0 errors today when I ran the report. The East Central is Michelle Obama, Oliver Street, Sir Isaac Newton, South Street. We have Artside representing the high schools, and in the north, we have Dr. E. Almafag, Dr. William H. Horton, Park Elementary, and Red Street. And then Early Childhood North School has always been on this list since I started to run this report on October 25th. Please disregard everything else below, which is duplicate. So congratulations and thank you to these schools for continuing to maintain their data. I expected this list to be getting longer, right? As we're supporting and sharing and encouraging you to clean up your data, I would expect that more schools will be added to the list. But I noticed the list has gotten shortened this time around, but we're going to try to fix that, right? Okay, so these are the data champions who have 0 errors in their PowerSchool based on the reports that we ask you to run and the errors that need to be corrected. Okay, so PowerSchool updates. As a reminder, we are no longer using the Google form for tickets. A new system is now available through IT, information technology, and it's called Remedy Force. Please, clerks and technology leads, use this access to report any PowerSchool issues that you may have. Okay, it's only available to clerks or technology leads. Our department does not manage the access to this tool. So please communicate with IT if you have new individuals at your school that needs to be able to access the system. And we've shared the information, the link with you. The support document is on our website as well, and I will not get into it during this recap. What else is new? So in the summer, PowerSchool will change to its new interface. So we will be providing training and opening up these features to new groups of PowerSchool users as we go forward. What to look forward to are a new navigation menu on the left side of PowerSchool, as you can see here. New search feature, so you can search PowerSchool, not just to search, for a student or contacts or staff, but you can actually search PowerSchool and it will give you, whether it's a resource or information or a page. And then you can create favorites. So these are the three major changes that are coming to PowerSchool, and we just want to let you know about it. And as I go through, you'll see this is the navigation page with all the different options on the left. The search bar will be on the top. You can quick search for things. And then your favorites, once you create a favorite, you'll have a star that you can quickly access your favorites, and they will also be added as a menu on the right side. So just a quick FYI. Next, Q3 report card. And as you can see, the marking period and reporting card dates shows that we will give out report card on April 26th, which means we will store grades on the 23rd and requires all teachers to finalize their grade books by April 19th. And your task as the clerk is to update document delivery as part of this process. So, quick reminder, this is like the third time I'm going to mention this. Q3 report card timeline. The quarter ends on April 12th. Teachers need to finalize the gradebook by April 19th. Student Information Services Department will store grades on the 23rd. On that day, we will send an email to all schools once we've finished storing grades and running the honor roll. And then you can, check the PowerSchool reports to see if everything is correct before you start to run your report cards. And those report cards should be scheduled for document delivery and print, if you wish to do so at your school, on April 26th. So how do we prepare for a report card? The grade books should be reviewed. Administrators, administrative records, individual supporting teachers. As the clerk, update the document delivery emails and messages, run the report cards, and schedule the document delivery on April 26th. The reports that are in PowerSchool that can show you what's happening in a gradebook are listed under the PSCB Dev reports. Then you click on Grading, and you will see the category Grading PT Pro Gradebook. So all those reports are reports that can show you what's happening real time in the gradebook prior to us storing those grades. So once we store the grades, it now becomes an historical grade. And on that same grading page are the stored reports. So after we tell you that we've stored grades on the 23rd, you can run those reports, the stored reports, to see what's stored, what's missing, what else needs to be done, and what changes need to be made before report cards go out on the 26th. And any changes that need to be made, any grade update should require a historical grade change form. An administrative record needs to approve any changes, and then someone with access, whether it's the clerk or an administrator, will then go in and make those changes to the historical grade. So whether it's updating an incorrect grade, updating a missing grade, blank grade, or adding a new grade. So those are all possible options. But as I've always said, in my trainings as well as on these recaps, it's best to do those, be proactive, and look at the gradebook reports prior to grades being stored so that you don't have to, go through and do that work after we store grades. Okay, so for document delivery, we ask that you find students who do not have emails. So as new students come into your school, sometimes those document delivery fields are blank. So, you can copy the contact information into those document delivery fields, or have a parent liaison communicate with the parents to see which emails they want to use. And once you update the student's email, you should also update the school's document delivery message. And you get to that, so the report that you would use To find those students, it's under the SQL report, data management, students without email. So that's the report that shows you who does not have a document delivery email. To update your school's document delivery message, you will go to in PowerSchool from the start page, school document delivery, and then document school digital document delivery, and then document delivery. And then you would make sure you check enable document delivery. You update the subject to say Q3 report card, and you update the message that's going to go out. So the messages are on our support website. They're also linked in the documents that we shared in principal points. So principal points went out with the information about report card timeline. So everything is in there, the reports you can run, the timeline, the information to share with teachers, the teacher talk information that we sent out as well was linked in that document. And a link to the document delivery message, so you can copy and paste that message, and that message you can customize it, right? What we give you is a template that you can put in the document delivery, but you can customize it to suit your school, so that whenever the report goes out to the parents, they'll have something meaningful from your school, from your administrator about report cards. And let's see, how do you print report cards? So you can select a group of students, or you can select one student, and then go to the print reports from the group functions menu. So that's below your current selection. You should see the group functions menu. You select print reports. You're going to print the K-8 report card cycle 3 for elementary, and high schools, you would print the NPS high school report card Q3. So that's the information, and this screen just tells you, once you go to print, you can select all records, or you can choose the order if you want to make sure that you see all students' grades, if they've dropped a course or changed classes, and you notice that some of the grades aren't showing up. Select option B, where the report will print all courses enrolled in the current term, and you would press submit. Please utilize our resources. Our student information services support website is accessible from Newark Board of Ed webpage, from employees, and then PowerSchool support. Continue to utilize the checklists, the reports that we have. Check our newsletter. It has a lot of the information that we talked about in today's message, as well as what we put in principal points. So this is the newsletter for April. As you can see, it has the important dates, Q3 report card cycle, the readiness, and the links are on there, the document delivery support guide, the data maintenance recommendations, to remove any duplicate grades, fix your overlapping and reverse enrollment, and entry code. Continue to use E1 for new students. Do not use R7 for any new students that's coming from another country. And all of our contact and names. So in addition to myself, Esther Lewars, who's one of the supervisors, we also have Dr. Adnan Izad, who supports the elementary school, Pat Pontiera, and Babu Elementary supports the high school. In Office of Special Ed, we have Maureen Bain, who supports our out-of-district students and early intervention, and then Patrice Fletcher-Hudson supports our private pre-K provider. So do not contact the private pre-K providers directly. If there's anything that you need, contact Patrice. And yeah, all of our team members are listed here. Darren Watsky, our director, Alex, Danielle, Hong, and Joy, as well as Ms. Rashonda Jackson, who's our executive director. So thank you. Let us know how we can be of assistance, and enjoy until we meet on, let's see, I think it's April 25th is our next chit chat session. Thank you.